right now we're giving you too much. We're disclosing a little too much of our location.
That looks like a ladder. Is that our escape hatch? Is that how we get out?
That is how we get out.
They come after us?
When someone comes for you,
I need to know
Lou,
that.
that's how we got to climb
That's what I need to know. Is that the way I'm going to escape?
Yeah, it's only got 5 steps, so you're not going far, but at least you can get
go far,
off the
but
ground.
At least I get away from the crowd.
All right,
I'll get away from
welcome to Kicking and Screaming again this week. I just want to start this off with a very sincere word to our viewers. Number one, we can't start off this segment stream without Dan. Dan, who comments every single time. That's our number one fan, Dan Stubb. Hey, guys, who do you have winning the playoff game this weekend? We'll get to that in a second. But more importantly, I just really want to hit at the core of why you tune in every week. And that is probably because, A, you need therapy. B, you need a friend. 2, you need truth in your life. And we want to sincerely apologize for the fact that we didn't deliver on that.
Well,
Let me rephrase that.
I didn't.
That is Lou not delivering on that.
Deliver.
I speak the truth all the time. So, I mean, that's, I have nothing to apologize for here. But I'm just going to go ahead and turn this over to our dear friend Lou, who's dealing with some deep, dark issues right now.
Well, my deep, dark issues is that I fell into the trap, and I don't know where it came from, and I actually chose and said Aaron Rodgers was going to win the Super Bowl. Now, obviously, after watching him on Monday night, and he's out of the game, he's been knocked out, and he looked like he was 110 years old playing football. He couldn't move.
I cannot with that.
I have to admit that I was wrong. And I don't say that
Hold on. Breaking news. Breaking news. Thank you for tuning in. We have a live report right now coming from a reporter who was wrong. Lou, take it away. What are you wrong about?
I was wrong on who I picked. I was wrong to think that the Pittsburgh Steelers, led by that ancient old man, Aaron Rodgers, could actually win.
No. Adios. You can't be calling him old because, that doesn't work.
It's not right.
Well, your age, you can't, unless you want to call yourself old.
I fell into the trap. I actually thought that there was something left in the tank, and I was mistaken.
It's fine. Whatever's left in your tank that are watching, we'll take that.
And anyone foolish enough to listen to me, well, you deserve what you got.
Okay, so
that's it.
Dan and David, thanks for tuning in.
That's my dad.
What? Who?
David Onimus.
Oh my God! Wait. First of all, I was just reading this comment, and I said, hell, might as well get into it. He said, "This is David Onimus." Saying, hey guys, never mind the NFL conspiracies. The internet has been alive with debates about Comet 3I Atlas. Please tell us whether it's a real comet or an alien construct looking for Lou.
Yeah,
that is why we are currently filming at an undisclosed location.
That's why we can't do it. And that's why we have the escape hatch. Just in case they come knocking on the door.
It's missing a couple steps, but it'll do.
At least I got up the stairs.
Okay, I did actually read about that comet today that the CIA has said we cannot confirm where this thing has went, which actually means it could be a real security concern for us.
It could be. That's why we're on the ground.
We could all be unalived within
That's why we're on the ground.
next couple months. Who knows?
Yeah, that's the reason we're on the ground. So
do we really care about the NFL now if we might die because of the aliens?
Yeah. Aliens like football.
Okay.
That's what I've been told.
That's the only thing that's saying.
My sources say aliens watch the NFL, and that's why they're coming in.
Dan coming in with the hot one today. I know Lou likes to talk about Aaron Rodgers.
Right. Rodgers makes Lou look pretty young, actually. See? I could see that. I actually look younger than Dan. I do. Dan, thank you. Dan knows. I actually look younger than Aaron Rodgers. Look, it's not saying much. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's not saying much. Because Aaron Rodgers does look like he's a senior citizen.
Well, I don't know. I don't believe that. I think he looks fine for his age. When we start talking about what he looks like, then it's getting into the territory of we don't like that actress. She looks too old to play that role. And then that's when I start taking offense to that. The actress is not
taking snaps and basically trying to win a Super Bowl. There's a difference.
All right, Lou, are you pumped after Giants hired John Harbaugh? That's coming from David Horse.
And very much so. I think it's because you have a grown-up in the room, something the Giants desperately needed. Look at that. Look how good he looks in blue. Look at that man. Look at him. Talking about age. He's 63 years old. He looks fantastic.
Good for him.
He is going to turn this team around next year, 10 wins.
Oh, are you throwing out predictions again after you rapidly let yours crumble?
Yeah, I hate to ruin it. I hate to ruin the Giants fans' bubble. I hate to burst their bubble, but I do believe he's going to turn it around fast.
Okay, so the reason why we're saying that, and I do agree with Lou on this one, is the fact that this guy has experience, Super Bowl experience, like the way he coaches, the players love him, and I think that this is kind of what they need here in New York.
Yes, they do. They need a grown-up in the room. Young players, they were out of control. You made a great point, if anybody was watching on Newsroom Live before, about how these young guys like Dart and Scatterboo, they were going crazy. Abdul Carter.
We love them going crazy, though.
No, but you got a point. You can do that when you're winning. It's hard to do that when you're losing. It's just a different look. You know, when a team has lost like 5, 6, 7 in a row, and you've been seen on page 6 partying up a storm and drinking up a storm.
Who was doing that?
Oh.
Are you talking about me?
No, well, but that goes without saying. But then, I mean, I'm sure you ran into them once or twice. The thing is, it's a bad look. And now you can do that. You could party, but you got to win first. You got to win first. And I think John Harbaugh will bring professionalism into that locker room, which is so desperately needed.
So if they win 10 games next season, which would be a great winning season for them.
It would be a fantastic
What
season.
should they do to party?
Oh, then at that point, they win 10 games on the season, and they go the first round and get knocked out. They have a right to party because it's been so long since this team was relevant. And here's the other thing. When you're winning in New York, you are the king of the city. Look what's going on with the Yankees when they were winning with Jeter and those guys and how they owned the city.
They didn't really party, though.
Oh, they partied.
Yeah, but they kept it on the low.
Oh, they partied. They partied. They partied strong.
They kept it on the low.
They
we didn't
did.
really see that.
They were smart, but they partied. They partied. And you know what? They understood. They went out. They did their job. They won. They went afterwards. They partied. Derek Jeter was a big scene. You know, he was a big-time player on the scene here in the city. But he was smart enough not to put himself to headlines and everything.
Can you explain to me what a big-time player on the scene looks like?
That's Lou.
Derek Jeter.
He has told me some things that dare I repeat on this podcast.
Who has?
You, when you said you partied back in the day here in New York.
That was a long time ago. That would have been in the 80s.
This is just partying back then. That was partying.
Yeah, 80s
partying
and 90s
now,
were partying.
I don't really know what that is. You go to a nice dinner, you spend some money on some wine.
I mean, it's just
you get a little drunk, you walk out of there a little tipsy. That is what partying is nowadays.
I guess it is. I guess you guys just don't know how to party anymore like we used to. I mean, look at you talk about partying and the
First
scene.
of all, your partying led you to making out with someone on the top of a rooftop car. I don't know what the hell
Is that a bad thing?
Under what umbrella does that consist of?
I don't know. Is that
what
a
kind
bad
of partying
thing?
is that?
Well, it's a good party. That means it ended well.
I guess so.
It's a party with a happy ending. But here's the deal with that.
Oh, no.
Listen, well, I'll say this. I will say this. Nobody partied more than the 86 Mets, and they owned the city, and it was great. But then, when they started losing, and things started to crumble, then it became a problem. Giants, hey, Lawrence Taylor, nobody did the things Lawrence Taylor did. We all know the stories behind the scenes.
Some people don't know. These people that are tuning in
well,
right now,
I'm not going to go too deep into that. I don't want to get sued, but it's pretty much it's been chronicled on LT's life.
Just put allegedly.
He was very big on a lot of different things, but they won.
What is a lot of different things? Pickleball, paddle, rock climbing,
certain things.
Diving.
Certain things out there in Neverland.
Maybe I wasn't born then. How am I supposed to know what's going on?
But you can get away with it when you win. You can't get away with it when you lose.
Okay, well, certain things you can get away with. It's 2025, so be careful about the things you choose to party with and whom you choose to party with. But just shout out to everyone that's watching on TikTok and YouTube. Some of these comments are weird. EJ, can I get some prayers? I'm out of gas and no money on the side of the road. Sir,
so
I'll pray for you, but we're not sending you money.
And I'm out of gas, too.
Same.
I can barely make it through the half hour.
Same. Someone send me some coffee money. That's what I need.
I'm way out of gas.
This is funny. TikTok is funny. All right, so what we also have next on the list. NFL playoff picture. Who is leading and why? We have AFC leaders, Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, sorry, wrong one.
Kansas City Chiefs?
No,
was that
they're
last
out.
year?
That was last year. Right now, AFC, NFC. The likelihood of the two teams making to the Super Bowl, everyone's saying it, Denver Broncos, Seattle Seahawks. A matchup I would love to see.
I just don't see it. One of those teams, maybe, but I don't see both those teams making it. Look, I like Josh Allen. His team is not that good this year.
Yeah.
But maybe people are right. Maybe this is the year because of the way it's set up, that he's finally going to get through. I'm rooting for Josh Allen. He's a great guy. He seems like a really good guy, from what you can tell.
I think everyone feels the same way about him. He seems like just a real down-to-earth type of guy. And you already talked about he got some shit on the internet.
Yeah, he got a lot of BS. Yeah.
I'm sorry, for focusing on his job.
It's unbelievable. There were actually people on the internet. Now, last week, in case you know, he had a playoff game on Sunday afternoon. They beat the Jaguars. A lot of people, like myself, did not think they would do it. He did. That night was the Golden Globes. And his wife, his pregnant wife, was up for an award, Haley Steinfeld. And I don't know if she won or not because I didn't watch the Golden Globes.
Actually, don't know if she won or
not.
She won in my books because she looks stunning.
And she looked fantastic. And people were giving him garbage because he chose a football game over being with his wife.
I'm sorry.
Folks, for those who don't know, who are not football fans, it wasn't a football game. It was a playoff game. And I think his wife was okay with it.
That is so insane to me. This is also why the internet is just
crazy.
Full of stuff that I just shake my head to because I'm like, you don't even understand.
Yeah, this is a playoff
Everyone
game,
loves
folks.
to type some stuff, just typing away, and they have no idea what they're saying.
Because they live in their own little bubble. So those people who were ripping him were people who probably are fans of, she's a very talented, she could singer, actress, does a lot of great things, but doesn't know football from a hole in the wall. Guys, it's okay.
Those keyboard warriors, a.k.a. some of you here on the comment section. Ooh, give it to us. Bring us those comments. Give us some heat, okay? Honestly, ask us some weird questions. Yeah. Like, try to stump us. Let's try that.
Oh, that's not hard.
Try to stump us.
That won't be hard, folks.
I dare you.
It won't be hard.
We're gonna give you about 2 minutes to think of some questions to try to stump us, and we're gonna be right back. Come with some heat though, like not some mild stuff. Give us some heat. All right, welcome back. We gave you about 2 minutes. That was long enough for you to think of some wacky questions to try to stump us. And I feel like you didn't. You're not stumping us.
Not at all.
There's some nice comments in here from Paul. He said, you two are great together. Thank you so much, Paul.
Appreciate that.
From Brian, who's saying good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. And, of course, our number one fan, Dan Stump, up in the comment section. We're waiting for... Hey, what? Oh, hold on. Oh, hey, get over here. You guys, I think we just saw our number one fan.
Wow. Look at that.
Wait, come back.
How do you get in the hole? How do you get down here? I thought we were sealed off.
I thought we were in an undisclosed
location.
I
know, and I thought we were sealed off. How did that happen? Well, how did that happen?
You guys, I think he's right there. Can you see him?
No, I don't think so. I see a finger. I saw a hand. There it is. Look at that hand. There he is.
Wait, do you guys want to see Dan's face real fast?
Come on, Dan. You have it in you.
On, Dan.
There he is. Look at that.
Come on in here.
Look at that. That's a face only a mother can love.
He's a keyboard warrior. Might as well show his face.
Oh, he left us.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, well.
Never mind. All right, well, we did have a number one fan. He's down to number two, though.
That's it. He's done with us. We're done with him.
Okay. We have a question from Brian Racine. Will John Harbaugh be the head coach of the New York Giants next season?
Yes. Have you been paying attention? Yes. He's the head
maybe
coach.
Brian joined a little late.
I know. He will be the head coach, and that's a great thing.
Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. I'm watching a delay. He is not there.
Seeing things again.
I didn't take my meds today. All right, let's get to this. The College Football National Championship.
Well, the tickets are too high, but you know what? Those who pay for them, I think they're going to see a great game. I think Miami defense is real. They're playing at home, but I think Indiana and Mendoza will finish off a perfect season.
You know what? Even then, that is going to be a great win for South Florida because
he is from there.
Because the quarterback,
you can't lose.
Mendoza, it went to Christopher Columbus High School down there in South Florida. Cuban American, and I know people like to rip him on the internet for him being a little bit more boisterous and vocal.
Nothing wrong with that.
I could care less. The guy's a stand-up guy. He doesn't have social media. Who even does that nowadays, these young kids?
That is amazing.
That's pretty incredible. And he loves his teammates. He plays for his teammates. I hope he wins the CFB championship.
But I'll tell you one thing was amazing. You're right. Home team Miami, other team has a quarterback from Miami. Well, what does that say?
It's a win-win situation.
Whoever wins, it's a hometown win.
And it's going to be Indiana.
I think so, too.
No one gave a crap about Indiana. I'm talking about a couple years ago.
Kidding me?
People just started talking about them this past season.
They are the second losingest, I think I'm saying that word right, losingest program.
So you're saying the losers, the absolute losers, until this past year.
They are the ultimate losers until this year. And now they're winning.
I know.
And it's amazing.
I want to see them win this one.
Shout out for them. That's for sure.
But even Mark Cuban saying that these tickets prices, which are about $3,000.
Oh, I heard the last seat in the top, the Bob Uecker seat is going for $3,800.
Get-in prices, $3,300 to $3,600. Average ticket prices, $4,500. This is nearly double last year's title game prices, which is pretty incredible. Indiana has a massive alumni base that will travel for this game, and they're willing to spend the money on it. But the Miami fans, I could see them. They're like, it's okay. Like, I don't even care about this. And they're going to try to buy it last minute, and then you're going to get screwed over ticket prices.
Yeah, but that's what's going to happen.
And I'm allowed to do that accent because I did live there for 3 years.
And
we say super cool and bro.
And meanwhile, it's one of the worst sports cities in the world.
Whoa, take that back. We have gone through our ups and downs.
No.
Miami, UM back in the day.
No, UM is great. College football's great. I mean, but the Dolphins, they struggle to sell.
1972, perfect
season. Yeah, but they struggle to sell tickets.
Don't even.
The baseball team, the hockey team. The hockey team's won 2 cups. 2 cups that people don't even know it exists.
And you know what? They're playing up in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. And the Heat, once LeBron left,
so I'm sorry. Do you take those comments back?
Well, no.
I think so. I have to say, shout out to Hard Rock Stadium. That's one of the nicest football stadiums I have ever been to. It makes our stadium look like an absolute dumpster.
Because it is a dumpster. It is a dumpster. MetLife Stadium is a dump.
There we go. From that to conspiracy theories. And I know
love those.
David Anonymous will be very happy about this because he
loves
those conspiracy
theories.
Conspiracy theories. And honestly, so do I. So do I. I know the government's hiding something from us, and it's about football. So let's get into this one. This is a 49ers injury conspiracy theory about EMF substation right near the practice facility. And they're linking it as to why their players are always getting hurt.
Some self-proclaimed scientists. All right. So I don't know where he got his degree from. Cracker Jacks 102. I don't know, but that's what he's saying.
Well, they're saying that this EMF exposure from a nearby electrical substation could weaken collagen tissue.
Yeah.
And it does make sense. The 49ers have been one of the most injured teams since moving to Levi Stadium.
It's true.
They've lost $95 million in cap value because of these injuries.
Now, they do have a lot of injuries, which makes it even more impressive that they're in the final 8.
And then here's the thing. It's injury specific. So we're talking about Achilles, hamstrings, patellar tendons. It's really affecting a lot of the leg area.
And the most recent was George Kittle.
Yeah, who's basically the Labrador of the NFL.
Yeah.
We love George Kittle, and he recently tore his Achilles mid-game.
Mid-game of the playoff game this past weekend.
Yeah, look at him there be carted off.
But as typical George Kittle way, he was not going to get him down. What happened?
I guess one of the staff actually came out with this information. That's how they found out. But they said that he requested tequila.
Well, the owner called down from the box.
No, but that's because they had to go get it from the owner's box. Right. He wanted tequila, so they had to go get a bottle of Patron. Shout out to Patron, because you've been making that tequila real nice. Just as long as you shake it, ice it, dressed and chilled. Ugh. Yes. But it didn't seem like George Kittle did his dressed and chilled whatsoever. He slammed that bottle back.
By the time the game was over, it was empty by his locker, and he got hurt late in the game. It wasn't like he got hurt in the first play. He had that tequila, and he says, "You know what? My season's over. My year next year could be over. What do I got to lose?" And he knocked down that whole bottle of tequila. That's a football player. That's what makes the Niners win. Any team that can drink tequila together stays together.
George, honestly, hit me up because I think you might be Mexican.
Hey, listen.
I think you might be one of my long-lost cousins or something.
Please. I've had nothing but bad experiences with
tequila.
when
I have been sick, cold, flu, and at family parties, my aunt will literally just give me tequila.
Listen, that tequila
and this was when I was 17.
Tequila killed the worm, and it killed me. I don't want any part of tequila.
Have you ever swallowed that worm?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh.
No, thank you.
Good idea.
No, that's
a
bad
worm.
idea. Very bad idea.
If you have never had a shot of tequila and get the very end, the little worm at the end.
I know about the worm. Ugh.
Okay, so from George Kittle, we're wishing him the best and speedy recovery. To what is going on with the Bears head coach?
This is my favorite story. Okay, here we go. The Chicago Bears and the Packers, they have been around forever.
Yes.
Okay, the original teams, the Bears and the Packers go at it on Saturday night. Packers up big 21-3, whatever it was.
Great game.
They come all the way back to Bears at home. They win it. And so game is over, and the usual BS. Two coaches get together and shake hands. Ben Johnson, first-year coach of the Bears, was also with Detroit Lions, basically blew off Coach LaFleur, gave him a little flip, and then went into the locker room and said to the team, F the Bears! I think that's great. Now, Dick Vitale, everyone knows what Dick Vitale is, the great voice of college basketball, been around forever, old-timer. He's an old-timer.
Oh, here we go.
Was not too happy.
Here we go with the old-timers.
Old-timer. He was not happy. So he goes to social media and says, called it a classless move. Classless. Well, I'll tell you something, Dick. You're a nice guy, but there's a reason why you never win.
Well, I'll tell you something,
There's a reason why you never win. All right? There's a reason why you're on the sidelines. Because Ben Johnson won over his team by doing that. He turned around and won them all over. And guess what? That team is going to play harder for Ben Johnson because everyone in that locker room hates the Packers.
I'm sorry. Let me tell you something, Dick.
Yeah, let me tell you something, Dick. It ain't happening.
Oh, my God.
That's the truth.
Let me tell you something, Dick. Change your name.
Yeah.
Change your name.
Let me explain something to you. I love that.
The only thing classless that I would say if these two punch each other in the face.
No, it was great.
I don't care. Who cares if they have to have a long handshake or not?
No.
If you want to do a little, maybe a little, whatever, that's
please.
fine.
We
Who
don't
cares?
need hugs. Everybody gets that kind of.
Do you want them to make out? This is not Heated Rivalry.
No.
Like, are you guys watching that show?
Right. No, but this is
If
the
you
point.
if you want to see that, watch Heated Rivalry.
No, we want a good hot fashion rivalry.
Oh, I thought
and
you
the
said
Bears and Packers
we want a
are
good
there.
hot fashion makeout session. I said,
I
you're watching the wrong show.
I heard nothing about that show.
Tune
we're not
into
doing
HBO Max. I watched the
I've
first
heard
episode
about
yesterday.
that show. I still can't figure that
and
show
I
out.
said,
Please, I'm done with that show.
Hot damn.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
What do you mean it makes no sense to you?
It doesn't make no sense.
Maybe not to you because maybe you don't go that way.
No, but just the whole thing about it. No, I'm not really a big fan.
There are some players in these professional sports teams that got the hots for the other players because that's their sexual preference.
I've heard that.
They
don't want to admit it.
It's a good
but
story,
it's true.
though. It is a good story.
heard that
I only got through the first episode, and I said, "Damn."
Well, it's one of those stories. I heard that most people who watch that are women.
It is. It's
Women,
a lot
that
of
is
women
a
watching
women's
this.
show.
Honestly, we should dedicate all of next week's episode to Heated Rivalry. It's crazy. I am so sucked into this show.
You're not the only one. Everyone I know, and it's mostly women, like Jen Williams and Tina, for instance, they are so wrapped up in the show, it's out of control. Out of control.
Have you watched it yet?
No.
Are you going to watch it?
Only if I'm forced to.
I think you should just watch it to see what all the fuss is about, and then you can also report back, and we can engage in some meaningful conversation on a really hot show.
We're going to have the conversation next week, and I have no problem with that. I will watch the show.
Okay,
I tell you what. I'll watch the show, and next week we'll talk about it.
Heated Rivalry episode. All about hockey players, all about boys, all about hot hockey players, all about hockey butts.
Yeah, well, I'll watch an episode. What's it on Max? I'll watch an episode.
Max.
And we'll discuss it next week, but I'm sure
I don't even have
love
HBO Max. I had to ask my boyfriend, hey, can I borrow your HBO Max thing? Because I got to watch this show.
Well, then there must be working. That's working right there. It works.
I was doing research.
Well, anyhow.
Anyways. Okay.
I don't know about that heated rivalry, but I love the heated rivalry between. So, Dick Vitale, stay on your lane.
Change name, Dick.
This is Ben Johnson, young coach. He's taking them over. And you know what the Packers said?
They
He's
said,
trolling us.
see
He's
you later,
trolling us.
Dick. Also, see you later. But before we go, make sure you guys can tune back in. You can watch all of our recent episodes. Not all of them. We only put the good stuff on there. Spotify, any place that you get your podcast, everywhere.
Yeah, look at all those.
YouTube,
Wow, look at all
TikTok, Fox Local,
Look at all those
iHeartRadio,
logos.
Spotify. Make sure you tune in because we're putting some of our best ones up there. And we're picking which ones go up there. So,
You see
there we
ones
go.
where I don't talk.
Well, no, you talk a lot.
Okay.
Anyways.
I guess I do.
This is a good one for this week. We got to do our research on Heated Rivalries,
Yeah,
so we can
I
come
can't
at
wait.
you next week. With
Oh,
some
I
very
can't
good
wait.
Stuff. Dan, say bye.
There's our Dan.
He's back.
Oh, well.
We'll see you guys next week. Get caught up on Heated Rivalries so we all can join in on this
Yeah, really.
hot conversation together about hockey butts because the world needs more of those.
Yeah, more hockey butts. Don't leave home without one.